So today with us on Stewart Talk for Stewart Talk Spotlight Edition, we have with us senior. She has a grade point average of 4.1. She's been excelling in the classroom for 4 years. Um, she really shows dedication, discipline, and a well versed of how to be a great student. We have with us Miss Nevaeh Williams. How you doing today?
Good.
You're doing good, yeah, man. Yeah, we wanted to spotlight you for your hard work that you're putting in and that you are showing because a lot of people they look up to people that get the good grades or they might think I can't do this. What is your motivation for you to want to have good grades and to want to succeed in class?
Having good grades will get you where you want to be. Plus,
Yeah,
my mom and my goddad, which is you, push me to go harder and tell me that I can accomplish whatever I want.
yeah, that's good. And you doing it too. Very proud of you. Have this always been inside you to want to have good grades and want to succeed, or as you got older, did you see that it was more important? It's just something that you always did.
It was something that I always did, but in high school, I had to get into it more. I
Yeah,
had to grow up.
yeah. What would you say is the hardest thing about having to study, having to do your homework and still be a teenager and go through what all kids go through, playing, doing different stuff, but still making sure that you are having your grades in line? What's the hardest part about balancing that?
Probably dealing with the distraction.
Yeah. What do you do to keep up on your work and make sure your homework is done, but still make sure you got time for if you wanted to work or if you wanted to do different things? What do you do to balance your time?
You got to set a limit.
Yeah. What does family mean to you? I know your family is very close. Like I interviewed your sister and we talked about the closeness of your family. And we talked about being the older sister, having younger siblings, looking at you, wanting to be like you, acting like you, and want to move like you. And here you're setting a great precedence because your sister, Sky's grades is good. And I told her, I said, man, for honor, y'all setting the bar so high, like but I know that she gonna excel as well. But how does that feel knowing that you're a role model to two younger sisters?
It feels good.
Yeah. Do you have to like tell them and help them in different areas where you kind of may have seen now that you got older?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say to a younger student that might be struggling with balancing they work and balancing school?
Well, you got to ask for help. Some people be scared to ask for help, and that's why they can't succeed. You can't be scared.
Yeah. Man, that's good. What would you say to a young girl who's dealing with identity, trying to fit in, and her trying to fit in is causing her to get in trouble, it's causing her to kind of fall back in school? What would you say to her to help her know that she's unique and her identity is really special and she should try to be like herself versus other people?
Honestly, trying to be like somebody else ain't going to get you nowhere. And a lot of people, it take them a while to learn. But once you learn, you learn. Because
Yeah,
ain't nobody going to hold your hand.
yeah, man,
You got
that's
to do
good.
your best regardless.
Yeah, what is it different schools that you're looking at? What would your process be with choosing what school that you're gonna go to next year, or do you have a school in mind?
I was looking at Cincinnati because they got a good forensic scientist program, I heard. But I got accepted into some more too. So now I'm just looking over everything, trying to figure out what's best.
Yeah, that's good, man. And it's funny how your sister just, did that process and how you're talking about it. Have you been seeing how your sister has been adapting in school just to see, next year you're going to be doing the same thing and getting a feel for how her plans is in school and how the classes is and how she managed it? Do you kind of like get a observation and kind of see to give yourself a head start?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we do a lot of college visits, so
Oh, that's real good. That's real good. What are your dreams and goals? Well, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a forensic scientist.
Yeah. And they make the big bucks because they have to deal with so much. So, even the fact that you're choosing something like that, and you're going after it, and you're not, worrying about what the journey is going to be, but you're doing the journey, and you're, excelling in school. We just want to tell you that we're proud of you, and we want you to be that positive role model, be that leader that you are. For people can see and people can understand that they too can be where you at, 4.0, 4.1, going to college and getting good grades. What would you say to some younger classmates, or even someone in your class that might be allowing boys to be a distraction, to allow them to get off of their pivot and have them off balance?
You got to put the distractions behind you. That's the only way you're going to succeed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we thank you for coming on here, spotlighting you and your hard work. Continue to go hard, continue to put in that work, continue to not settle, because a lot of people can say, well, I got a 4.1, I ain't got to do nothing, but you're excelling and you're not letting yourself slip, and you focus, you know what you want to do, you determined, and a girl at your age with that, I mean, that's very unique. And, I feel others and even the youth watching, you too can be in that same position. If you do the work, you put in the hard work, and you set yourself goals and go after it. We thank you, and we want you to continue to shine, continue to excel.
All right. Thank you, too.
All right. Love you.
Love you, too.
All right. Bye-bye.
See me walking in my purpose on purpose, trying to let these young boys know it's worth it. These demons be lurking, traumatized by the crimes over time, but my mind keep me hungry and thirsty. My soul can't be purchased. Remember times when I was weak, you catch me crying in my sleep. Long nights, no lies, and no heat, but watch me rise to my feet without that iron or that heat. Watch how I grind to get me peace, and I shall find, cause I'm gon' see. It seems it's time to say my piece.